And I get up the other day. I kick the kettlebell. It hurts. But I'm like, I cuss at it. I do the grit your teeth. And I'm fine, you know? I'm like, I get over it. Later on, hours later, I look down, pinky toes, bloody, and like the nails like popping off. Had no idea.
Ow.
Still on though.
How much unattached or attached?
Half, which it's not very big anyway. It's a baby pinky,
it's a pinky
toe. Yeah. Which is, what is that? What is it, a centimeter? I don't know metric system. We'll say a centimeter and a third. Centimeter and 30 millimeters.
About 5/16.
Yeah, it's about
that makes sense too.
Yeah. It's about half of that.
30 seconds
was bloody. Yeah, about a 17. Yeah, it was that.
Yeah,
it's that off.
Yeah, you gotta be careful when you do that. I had similar with my big toe, as after a freshly plowed snow. It snowed the night before. It was a school, so we had a snow day.
Yeah.
So we all go to school the next day. And we were out in the playground, and they had where the plow had pushed the snow up to the grass line.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, big ass snow pile. I'm going to go up there and run up and just soccer kick the shit out of it.
Oh, it's compacted.
It's compacted in a solid block of ice at this point. Yeah, jammed that toe so hard, the toenail slowly over time just fell off piece by piece.
Oh, my God, from water. Frozen water.
That was some pain. That actually, what hurt more was the last little bit of the toenail that was still attached, like a 5/16, perfectly dead center of the top of the toe. Still purple, like it was connected.
What?
Yeah, everything else was just the underbed, the toe bed.
What?
Yep, and that one fell off.
What the heck?
Well, ripped off.
Ow! Yeah, could you wear socks?
Yeah.
That
was all fine.
The toe bed is like wet. It would stay wet, right?
No, it dries out.
It dries?
Yep.
Okay. Ooh.
And I was playing Nintendo and had, back in the day, controllers had cords on them. And somebody rang the doorbell, put the controller down to my right, stood to stand. My left foot was now on the cord. The weight of the controller kind of held the other side down. And when I brought my right foot up, which was the one with the bad toenail, the cord caught the edge of that toenail and ripped right off. And I go tumbling down the stairs.
No. There were stairs.
There were stairs.
I didn't expect the stairs. That's like an M.
Neither
Night
did
Shyamalan movie. Big twist.
So yeah, don't, if you're a kid listening to this, giant piles of snow are probably solid blocks of ice by the time you get to go kick it. So don't do it.
Ouchie.
Or test kick it, a couple taps before you do it.
Never lost a toenail. I've got a whole football field for a toenail for my big toe. I don't think it's not going anywhere. Where's wood? I'm going to knock on it.
Knock on drywall.
Knock on drywall. Or head.
There you go.
Yeah. Can't lose it, dude. That sounds painful. An island? A toenail island?
A little dead center on the top of the toe.
No.
It was neat looking.
I don't know how that happened.
And it just died all around it, and that part just stayed attached. It was gnarly.
It's kind of like that, like when some men go bald, they get that island right there. Just
the Rob Corddry?
Yes. Like, do you keep it? Because, it only happens to like a certain percentage of guys.
Hey, Rob Corddry kept his.
Got to keep it. Spike it.
The hot tub time machine guy?
Yeah. Make a unicorn horn out of it.
Oh, I fucking sure as hell would.
Fuck yeah. Twist it up. Put some glitter on it. Mystical as hell.
Just walk around throwing fucking glitter at people. Hey!
It's your new wrestler.
Sparkles.
Sparkles. You gotta look out for that horn, Rob.
It'll get you. So, we haven't done this one actually in a while. I believe you might have some questions for us.
I may.
And since you do,
Question time.
Question time.
Question time. All right, for you today, I have rapid fire questions. These are small questions that you may answer.
Or we're supposed to. So
There's
yeah.
about 10 of them.
Okay.
You can choose not to. You can be like, nah.
I abstain.
So is
Fifth.
this the first thing that
Fifth.
comes to your mind? Or?
Yeah, it
Are,
is.
are these
There's 10 of
thought-provoking or...
Not thought-provoking.
Okay.
Yeah, the first thing that comes to your mind, yeah. What cereal would you invent?
You watched John Oliver the other night.
No, I didn't. Is it on John Oliver?
Yes, that's specifically...
What? I have to watch it.
It was one of those little web things he does because they were off this week, so he put up like a little 6-minute video.
Yeah.
He's bitching about how there's no new cereals that are blowing minds. You know, like when they did Oops All Berries and the Reese's Puffs, candy for breakfast, and
The Oreo O's.
the Oreo O's, shit that actually blew your fucking mind. And now it's like,
Well, him and I are one.
yeah. I mean, he literally just said this Sunday night.
That's wild. I like that guy.
But if I had to invent a cereal,
Yeah, first, what flavor would it be?
obviously sweet,
Yeah.
because Cheerios do suck. You
No,
have,
I
you have
like
to add sugar.
Cheerios. I like Honey Nut.
Honey Nut Cheerios are
Yeah.
banging.
Yeah, those are good.
Again, sugar.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
So, something sweet. I don't want to do the, they call them marshmallows, but we all know they're not.
No, they're like
They're
styrofoam.
crunchy. They're crunchy. That's not marshmallow.
And if you slowly chew them, it's an odd texture. Not a
Ugh.
fan.
But they taste good after you chew them.
Yeah, after the sugar's dissolved in your milk.
The one I thought was going to do good was the oatmeal cream pie cereal. The Little Debbie oatmeal cream pies.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, how can this be real bad?
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It just wasn't oatmeal cream pies. It
Yeah.
didn't pan out the way I had it in my head.
Banana split.
Banana split.
Do the bananas, are they freeze-dried bananas that are in the box, or do you have to still add your own
Well,
bananas?
no, it
Yeah.
has to be freeze-dried fruit.
It
That'd
has to be?
good. Well,
Freeze-dried
yeah,
fruit?
you could do the bananas, you could do the strawberries, and the pineapple freeze-dried. And you could do chocolate chips for the chocolate part of it.
With like wheat.
Oh,
What's the
like
cereal
Mm.
the
part?
brand, the actual cereal?
I don't
Yeah.
fucking know.
I'd probably go with the bran flake.
Bran
Kind of.
flake.
Like,
Yeah. with
really? I was
that.
thinking more like Cheerio.
Cheerios
You could
and
use
dried
Cheerio.
fruit.
I put bananas in my Cheerios. It's
Yeah,
good.
because Cheerios by themselves suck.
Oh, yeah.
We've been over this.
But yeah, if you put bananas and strawberries, and that is a big motherfucking spider.
That's
Inside?
No, he's
No.
outside.
Oh, cool.
That's our the new studio. That's our janitor.
Nice.
He's eating the cicadas.
His name's Fred.
Clean it up, Fred. Doing a great job.
But yeah, I don't know. I just think bananas, strawberries, and chocolate would be good in Cheerios.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down. I like fruit.
And pineapple.
Fruit's good.
And back to Fred the Spider real quick. He's about 29/32 of an inch.
Yeah, which is it's decently sized.
He's
for
almost
spider.
a full inch.
Yeah.
So.
Now I want to get a whole box of Cheerios and some freeze-dried fruit.
I'd still
That would be
probably
pretty
slice up
good.
my own bananas and put in there,
Yeah.
Fresh bananas.
and whipped cream.
Fresh
But once
strawberries would
you-
be good too.
Once you
Oh, yeah.
add the dehydrated fruit into the milk, they will hydrate, and then they will not be like, because freeze dried, like some fruits, they become just chewy and like kind of
like the
hard
gummies.
yeah, but if they're hydrated in the milk, then could get a little bit gooder. You know what I mean?
Could be.
Good.
Yeah.
I'd like to try to go for some kind of is it Hostess or Little Debbie that always makes the little, like the zebra cakes?
A little Debbie.
Zebra cake cereal.
How would you do it?
I don't know.
I don't even know what
can come up
flavor
with the
that
idea.
is.
It's
Is
like
it just
white
vanilla?
cake.
It's white cake, vanilla, and
yeah.
chocolate.
With the cream in the middle.
Yeah.
Just that flavor on a what?
Oh,
Yep.
Oh yeah,
So good.
The not. I keep wanting to say. My brain keeps saying wheat. Then I'm like, no, it's not a cracker. The
Wheaties?
no, not Wheaties.
Shredded wheat.
Crispins. Is it
Oh,
Crispix?
Chex.
Chex.
Oh yeah.
Those little 5-sided corn.
Chex Mix.
yeah, those are good.
Fuck.
They have all kinds of different flavors of those now too.
Yeah, Muddy Buddies. Yum.
Oh.
Yeah,
Muddy
the same
Buddies
thing
are
that
so
the Muddy
good.
Buddies are wrapped the shit that's underneath the chocolate.
Yeah.
Those things.
It's Chex.
Yeah.
CHEX.
There's Chex and there's another. That's Crispins, I think, was the other one. They were almost like a stop sign shaped.
Sure.
Yeah. But yeah, if you can do that, and then you put the vanilla like an icing on it, and then the chocolate icing on top of that.
Yeah.
Add milk. So it'd be like the
I like
what's that one called? Crunch. I think it's that cereal. It's called Crunch. It's an orange box. I think it just says Crunch. It's like chocolate covered Chex.
They have chocolate covered and they have the vanilla covered Chex. So if you got a box of those and mix them together, you're halfway there.
Yeah, I knew I was right. Crispix. That's the
Boom.
brand.
Oh, yeah.
They're like 4 or 5 sided things, and they're like 2 of them put together, so they kind of bump out.
That sounds pretty good. We
I
got
think
2 dynamite cereals going on.
What would you make?
Mine is simple. It would just be churros.
They already make that.
They do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
there's even a. It's
The
called
makers
churros.
of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, too.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not in the cereal game very much.
I fucking love cereal.
I'm pretty like bland when it comes to cereal. I'm like
Oh, you're the adult.
yeah, I do like
2 scoops.
frosted mini wheats.
I like the
Those are
chocolate
good.
frosted mini wheats. Those are really good.
I haven't had those.
They're
just
good.
Frosted mini wheats.
The strawberry's good, too.
And then what the one with the 2 scoops of raisins.
Raisin
in it?
bran.
Raisin Bran.
I get that.
Or Raisin Bran Crunch.
And I'll eat a whole bowl of it that is like the entire box.
Ugh. I just can't do the raisins.
Raisin Bran's
Super
good,
yummy.
though. I like it, too.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. It's
The
yums.
adult cereals that I like the Raisin Bran, and I like I like Cheerios.
Do you add sugar?
Yeah,
Thank you.
Chip,
and
chip, Cheerio.
bananas,
Do you drink the milk?
of course.
You always got to drink the milk.
After almost every cereal I do.
Yeah, especially with like a Frosted Flakes. That's the best milk.
Should they put cereal milk in a carton
No,
and sell it?
No, because there's too many cereals, so you'd have way too many variety of cereal milk.
and
Some people just want that
Cocoa
specific.
Crisps and
Yeah.
Chocolate Rice Krispies are not the same taste in chocolate.
Well, then you would have 2 particular ones.
Yes,
All of them.
and Count Chocula is even different.
Yeah, they keep changing him too. He looks so weird now. Same with
He does.
Blueberry
Yeah,
and
they're almost like anime looking.
Frankenberry.
Frankenberry, Blueberry,
And Count
Count Chocula, and there's another one.
There was a mummy, I believe, for a hot second, but they
Yeah.
like, nah. Nobody likes toilet paper in their cereal.
I thought they got rid of all of the mascots for cereal because they didn't want
Oh no, they're all still out
No.
there. The Trix
catering
Rabbit
to
still.
the kids and like
Nope.
trying to get them to eat sugar.
I haven't seen commercials for cereals in a long time, but then again, we don't have cable, so we stream everything.
Yeah,
but
I don't.
I
either.
don't
I
know.
thought there was a thing. Maybe it was a petition going around. I don't
Probably
remember.
because
Would you
people-
consider Honey Bunches of Oats an adult cereal?
yes,
Then that's my favorite adult cereal.
it's really good.
Honey Bunches of
Yeah.
Oats, so good.
I do.
And
like
that little
Honey
black
Bunches
lady
of
from the
Oats.
commercials,
Yeah,
where they showed all the workers at the plant making the
Oh,
cereal.
yeah.
She's like, "I eat this every day." I'm like, "So do I, lady."
Yep, super happy. It makes you super happy.
And the best children's one is Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I
Fight me.
love Cinnamon Toast
I was
Crunch.
gonna say, fight me.
Yeah, every time I go to the store and get cereal, it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Listen. You're both wrong.
Say Fruity Pebbles.
It's peanut butter Captain Crunch.
Peanut Butter Crab Crunch is number 2.
I like Reese
You eat
Puffs
it too fast,
better
and your
than
entire roof of your mouth is shredded.
I like
Then you get
Reese
the
Puffs
diarrhea.
better.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think the,
The
Reese
Reese Puffs
Puffs
are good.
better.
They're not better than the original Captain
Have you
Crunch.
tried the s'mores cereal?
No.
It's decent. I mean, it's not great, but it's decent.
Yeah. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Peanut Butter Captain Crunch, Fruity Pebbles. And that's the one I always get an argument with.
I don't like Fruity Pebbles.
See, a lot of people don't. I'm like,
I
"Oh,
like- I
love
like
it."
I'm
Fruity
a fan.
Pebbles dry,
Oh,
but they
super
soggy too quick for
Yes.
me.
Yeah, they're
You get a
just-
big
yeah.
spoonful of
Mhm.
Big
soggy and
sog.
Yeah, I'm not
you
a
suck
huge
the
fan.
milk out. Put it up
Mm.
to the roof of your mouth and just suck the milk out.
No.
No.
No. I
All
mean,
day, every day.
but I would drink
Although-
Fruity Pebble milk in a carton.
Fruity Pebble milk is also amazing.
Yeah, it's super good.
But if you do the Fruity Pebbles like you would Rice Krispie treats, That's really fucking good too.
Well, where they stay crispy a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Oh,
With
oh,
the
you're talking
ooey gooey
about
marshmallows.
Oh, you're talking about actual Rice Krispie
Yeah.
treats. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But with
Yeah.
fruity pebbles instead.
And
It's
they also work in
good.
pancakes.
Yeah, they do.
Mhm.
And
Fruity
cupcakes.
Pebbles? Mm.
All right,
Next
next
question.
question.
Oh, next question. What flavor jelly is the best jelly?
4.
Apple butter.
Apple
Well-
butter isn't a jelly.
It's a butter.
It's a butter.
I keep my answer. Apple butter trumps all.
For like PB&J type stuff, or
Are you wanting jam, jelly, or preservative?
Jelly.
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 Just jelly is
Just jelly.
It's going to be Concord grape jelly.
no.
That is the jelly.
That is the jelly.
That's the jelly everyone gets. It's in the bigger container.
Yeah,
You put that jelly in meatballs.
you can get the strawberry jelly, but that's not as good as strawberry preserve
Yeah.
or
so-
jam.
or strawberry jam. That's why you always get the Concord grape jelly
It's
if you're
that
getting
grape.
jelly.
It's the
Apple
grape.
jelly's decent too, though.
I don't think I've had apple jelly.
There's not even any other jelly.
All
Like
I
you tell
get-
me there's another flavor jelly
No.
except for Concord grape, I'm gonna say you're lying.
All I
No,
get
no, there
is
is a strawberry,
grape
but
or
it's not as good.
strawberry.
It's just grape. Just grape. That's a myth.
My
Strawberry
PB&Js are grape or strawberry. That's it.
Yeah, it's
Grape.
goober.
Goober.
Peanut butter jelly mixed,
And it's always grape.
and it's delicious.
They ain't got no strawberry
Yeah, they
because
do.
it's a myth.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do.
No, it's a myth.
They
bro.
have the red jar.
It's a myth. Grape.
Next.
Grape.
Field trip to the store.
We're gonna send you
Flats or
pictures.
drums?
Flats.
Flaps.
Flaps.
Yes, with a P.
I like flaps as well.
That is the dumbest name for the actual wing part of the chicken, to call it a flap.
Go to flap.
It's a flap because it's the flappers. That makes way more sense.
Maybe it was originally flaps, and then it wasn't pronounced
And then,
slowly.
so we're like, oh, he
enough.
said flats, and
Flats.
then it just
Yeah,
became
because-
flats.
Yeah, I want some flats too.
The data thing.
So that is what it is. So it's unanimous worldwide. Flats are the best.
Flaps, yes.
Flaps. Flaps.
Yes. Flappers.
Flappity flap flap.
Corn or flour? Tortillas.
Corn.
Oh.
Oh, I lied. Flour.
Um,
Stick it to the gluten people.
I like both. It's hard for me to decide.
I like the softness of the flour tortillas.
They
like
always
the
bring
sausage shells.
flour, but the corn ones are good too.
I think corn for tacos, flour for burritos. I haven't had a corn.
I've never had a
tortilla
corn
burrito.
Yeah, shell
I don't
for
know if
that.
that's a
Yeah,
thing.
next time you get fajitas, ask for some corn ones. They're really fucking good.
I always get tacos. I'm like plain. I'm like, give me them tacos.
All it is
Put
steak,
chorizo
peppers, onions, and
chicken
tomatoes.
And, onion
And our taco,
and
we had
cilantro.
both.
That's it.
You have corn taco shells and
Yeah.
flour for the gluten people.
Yeah,
And the flour ones do just taste better.
they hold better.
Hold a far
They
better.
hold better.
You-
Yeah.
Yeah, the corn ones break apart.
You add a little bit of moisture from the meat or anything like that.
Yeah.
It just rips right down the middle.
Blah. Now you need a fork.
Next.
Jump right into the pool or slowly dip.
I'm a slow dipper.
Depends on my attitude that day.
In the heat.
If I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'm jumping in.
Well, if it's hot and the water is good, okay, I can see going all in. But I'm
Wait, but you dip your toe in first.
Oh,
Test
yeah.
the water.
I always.
So you got to know how to prepare yourself if you are jumping in.
Yeah,
you don't
I'm
just see a
not-
big pile of water, puddle of water, and just dive in without testing.
I haven't jumped in a
I
pool since
do.
I was a kid.
I do. I can opener in that mother trucker, and if it's
I'm
super
surprised
cold,
you
I go,
don't- I'm surprised you don't do cannonballs.
I can opener. Because you cannonball right before you hit the water, and then you kick it, and it goes, cuckoo.
Didn't you do that once and you hit the proper angle to land balls first?
Oh,
You brought your knees up and you
Ow.
landed like ass
Yeah.
first,
yeah.
and you'd come back out of the water just like bobbing like you were dead.
Yeah.
Ouch.
It's not a good feeling at all.
No, but dip my
No.
toes. then-
Remember the nose plugs when you were kids?
Oh, I never used them.
No.
I'd always,
I had to.
I'd always go, oh, it burns, and my eyes would be red.
You have to pull up
Yeah.
your nose. It just burns like hell.
And make sure you breathe out your nose when you go off
You
the diving board.
Jump hard enough in the pool, the force of it will knock them off anyway.
Yeah, they're
Fucking
pointless.
hurts.
Yeah. I never Never used
And
them.
you wear the goggles so you can swim in the water and look at all the girls' butts.
Would you let a dog lick your
Duh.
face? Do you
Well,
let
ye-
dogs lick your face?
I do. I gotta have my puppy dog kisses.
I'll let them do it
Can't.
once, and then that's it. I don't need them to go
Ever or per greeting?
like per greeting.
I can't.
I mean,
I
I don't let
hate
him
it.
go crazy, but
I'm like,
I hate it, but I know that's
I
their
get
affection
doggy
thing. So I'm like,
kisses.
go ahead, get one lick
See-
in, and they try. I'm like, nope. That's all you get.
I went to mom's yesterday, and Eddie would not get the fuck out of my lap, and he's a 90-pound lap dog. And every time
He's
I'd
a
go to get him
beast.
down,
It's a
he'd
big
just
lap dog.
turn his head back and just lick my chin. Kinda like,
Mm-mm.
all right.
Nope,
No
nope, nope.
kisses. No kisses.
I don't like shit in my
I'm
face.
like, yeah, nothing.
Like these
Turn
goddamn
away.
cicadas.
They like to dive bomb right into the face.
And they just bounce off your forehead like, oh, I'm stupid.
How were there no other bitches in that town that could fit Cinderella's glass slipper? Not one.
There were.
There were all the bitches.
And
They didn't
all
fit.
of them.
He went door to door trying.
They
every
only
woman.
fit Cinderella.
Yeah. Only
Well.
one woman had that.
That's
exact
what I'm
same
saying.
Shoe size.
How were there were no other bitches in that town that could fit Cinderella's glass slipper?
Loved her so much.
The
He
hell?
had no idea what she looked like.
No idea.
He didn't even
Nope.
recognize
What-
her until the shoe fit.
All the other women had different color hair. He was just like, well, just put the shoe on. Maybe you dyed your hair in the last.
She kind of looks
4
like a
hours.
main character in a movie.
Dumb. And she's the only one with that foot size. What kind of town?
Yeah, there's like a.
She must have had a big ass foot.
is either really big or really small because there's no way only
Yeah.
one person had.
Oh, yeah.
that
When I
foot
go to
size.
the shoe store, it's hard for me to find my size.
When she was dancing pretty well. So I think she had bigger feet.
And if they fit her
More
just
stability.
Yeah, or she would have broken ankle or something.
if those shoes fit her just right, how did it fucking fall off?
How did it fall off? Yeah. Yeah, going downstairs. It
Something's
fell
up.
off.
We need answers.
Yeah.
Walt Disney's Frozen Head.
What the heck?
She out there be trifling,
Chocolate
That's
or
some
vanilla?
skanky shit.
Ooh, depends on what.
What are we doing with it?
Just,
Like a
just what's the
icing, and we're
superior
eating it with a
flavor?
spoon, or
Or
Just-
ice cream, or Frosties, or
Of all
what?
the
Frosties is
flavors.
chocolate.
Of all.
I don't
If
know.
you had to
even
get
know.
rid of
Vanilla's really
one,
fucking
we'll say
good.
that. We'll say that. If you had to get rid of one, you can never have that again.
all women will say get rid of vanilla because they gotta have their chocolate.
I don't know.
I'd get rid of chocolate.
You would get rid of chocolate?
I love vanilla bean, French vanilla.
I
All that.
like vanilla too. I do.
That's my jam.
And even in some
But not
chocolates,
vanilla jam.
there's vanilla in it to enhance the chocolate flavor.
To get the extra little sweetness to
Because
it.
vanilla is just that shit.
Because you ever had just straight chocolate? Fucking disgusting.
It's
Nesquik makes vanilla
super
flavored
bitter.
milk,
Yeah.
and it's really good.
vanilla is
That's
the
quick as a
bomb.
brand, though.
Well, yeah, but they have vanilla
Yeah.
flavoring in their milk, and it's really good.
Like if you had just straight cocoa
Haley
powder,
loves that shit.
like Hershey's cocoa powder.
Ugh.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
taking the
yeah.
cinnamon challenge. It just
Oh yeah, it's just bitter.
Ugh.
Yeah.
So yeah, vanilla just straight good.
You got to add butter,
the
sugar,
beans are
sugar, sugar,
already
sugar.
sweet.
Yeah, vanilla. Vanilla is superior to chocolate.
In every way.
Just way gooder.
I'll take a vanilla cake over a chocolate cake.
See, on cake,
Every
I'll take
day.
chocolate over vanilla.
Mm-mm.
No,
But that's about the only thing that I'll take chocolate over vanilla. I'll take a vanilla frosty over a chocolate frosty.
no,
They're good.
no. You can't dip your fries in a vanilla frosty.
I don't dip my fries in it anyway.
Oh yeah, you can dip your fries in a vanilla frosty. It's good.
Oh, I tried it and
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
I enjoyed
I
it.
I think
Not
all
as
of my
good as the
family
chocolate.
does,
Yeah.
but I cannot dip my fries in.
You're just un-American.
I eat my fries with a fork.
I know. You're fucking un-American.
Sweet and salty. Sweet and salty go together like sweet and salty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just
I can eat peanuts with
pretzels
M&Ms.
and chocolate.
Salted caramel?
Ooh, salted caramel.
Salted caramel is really good,
Oh,
but
right it is.
I don't like cold fries.
No, nobody likes cold fries.
you got to do it real quick. Dip. Eat it.
Yeah.
It's like a hurricane in your mouth. Hurricane of
It's a
flavor.
It
hurricane.
helps melt the frosty for you, so you can drink it instead of having to spoon feed the entire thing.
Well, you could probably drink one anyway. They're not very.
They're not that
They're not like
solid.
milkshake.
No, but it helps down, so you
Yeah,
can drink it a little
vanilla.
bit easier.
Next,
No.
Where do you put your boogers when you pick your nose while you're driving?
Out the window.
Out the window. What you, Sam?
I've nailed a couple cars on accident. Just like I'm in there digging for gold, roll the window down, fling right as somebody's flying past me and just nail their window. I'm like,
take it. Booger to the face.
Oh my god!
Did a bird just shit on my windshield?
oh, he's got green shit. If you say ashtray, you're wrong.
Sam wipes it in the middle of the seat.
Just right.
No, I
right
use
down the crease.
McDonald's napkins.
Mm.
Hey, what do you do with those napkins?
Wait, do you twist it up and stick it in your nostril?
Usually,
Yeah.
Like you
I used
got a
to do
bloody.
but allergies.
I just use the old finger. Just
Yeah. Rank it in there.
I get up and I can bulge out the side of my nose.
I remember the Ren and Stimpy episode when he's playing with it, and you just see his finger going through his head.
I don't know how anyone could watch that show. I could never watch that show.
How could you never watch that show?
It was because it's so bizarre.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And
That's the whole
there's
point.
the reference to every sadistic thing humankind has done. I can imagine.
It's amazing.
It's so weird.
It was only on for like 3 seasons, but it's everybody knows it. Everybody watched it.
Beavis and Butthead was weird, but that was like that was the highest level of weird that I could go. I liked Beavis and Butthead.
Speaking of Beavis and Butthead, are you the one that posted the Luke Bryan and the
Yeah.
Butthead?
Isn't that perfect?
That was so funny.
They look just alike.
Oh yeah.
And then my professor comments on it. He's actually a really good guy. I'm like, he can still be weird looking. Like, he's a good
yeah.
guy.
He looks like Butthead.
He can still look like Butthead.
Especially in that specific picture.
Very specific
Even
picture.
The
Yeah.
hair was just
The-
so
just the
perfect.
The
face.
nostrils were slightly flared.
Yeah.
There could have been a better
Yeah.
timing
That was
picture.
good.
Come to Luke Bryan.
Because you actually took an actual like a headshot of Luke Bryan and put next to Butthead. Nothing alike.
Right.
No, but yeah, that was a good one.
Oh god. Yeah. I laughed a lot.
Was that number 10?
That was 10.
Oh, that was what really quick.
Yeah, that's all of 'em.
Is that Doug?
No, that's
Copyright, we're getting taken off
the air.
the
All right. So, any topics for today? Anyone?
I would
I-
ride a dragon. I'm throwing that out there. I'd ride one.
Well, I think we all would.
I would ride.
I'd also, I still would ride Elvira. Tits up.
Yeah. Yeah. Smells like Elvira's tits.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. The show is not sponsored today by Home Depot. You guys can go get fucked.
Screwed everything up.
Yeah, they're the reason
Everything.
that we didn't have 2 episodes out. The last episode for Monday and the Friday prior.
They're why we used our fucking vacation too.
Yeah, so we're still sitting in a house that
They're
we
like-
have temporary carpet down.
We got all the carpet for you guys. We're just missing 9 feet of it.
How do you mismeasure 9 fucking feet?
Not 10. 9.
I
and
can
feet.
see 9 inches,
Yeah.
but 9 feet.
Whole
just-
feet.
And it's not like the wall had like an indent and they mismeasured the wrong part of the wall. No, it's just straight flat wall. 9 fucking feet off. This is why you always use a tape measure. Don't rely on the electronics.
Measure twice, cut once.
And don't be a dipshit at the store and sell us the cheap flooring.
Oh,
Paper
yeah, the flooring
thin,
before that. Yeah.
Vinyl plank. We're like, hey, we're going to put this in our kitchen. He's like, oh, this would be great for it.
No.
And every other worker's like, I wouldn't sell that to my fucking enemy. That stuff is pure shit. The installers are like, this is pure shit.
So you're getting.
And they delivered broken vinyl planks to us, so they couldn't even do that install.
You're like,
That
yeah,
was a wasted fucking day.
Let me
And
just
this has
move
been
all of
going
my furniture into the kitchen and just sit in a bare house waiting on you guys to fix everything.
And it's been going on since what, March?
Well, we bought in March,
Yeah.
scheduled for the install May 21st and 25th, which was the Friday and the Tuesday. 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 4th, yes. 21st came around, that's when they found out that the product
Flooring
that was
was
delivered
broke.
was broken, and so they wouldn't touch it, which I understand. You can't install broken stuff because of
Because of COVID.
because of COVID.
Uh,
No,
Everything
just for
'cause of COVID.
quality assurance and all that shit. I get that.
For your quality assurance, we have non-broken tiles.
That would be great.
Thanks,
then-
Home Depot.
Tuesday rolls around. We're like, all right, that's when the carpet's getting installed. And they come out. They're getting it done. They tried to get out of it because you're supposed to lay the wood floor first so that they can tack the carpet up against it and everything looks all nice and cool.
Yeah.
Because the other way around is a bitch. So they come in, they see that the hardwood wasn't down. They're like, well, we can't install this. I was what, don't you dare.
Yeah.
I was like, why can't you? He's like, well, I don't know where the original lines were. I was like, bullshit. You can see right here where the original tack strip was from the aluminum floor in our little foyer area. It's like, pull the carpet right up to that line. I was
Bada
like,
bing.
the transfer and tacking it down at that part will not be your job. That will be the hardwood people. That's their job because they fucked up to begin with. He's like, okay. So then they did the 2 living rooms carpet. It's all nice and plush. And
it's
they
so
did the
comfy.
super nice. I mean, you can sleep on this shit. And then they
Yeah.
did the living room. The dining room got halfway through the living room. We're like, we don't have enough carpet. It's like, how do you not have enough carpet? He's like, well, they were missing like 9 feet. I was like, how do you miss 9 feet?
They were doing it in metric.
Well,
and they had to convert it.
There's enough carpet to do the install, but there's not enough to do it all in the same direction. Like the under the matting of the carpet needs to all be in the same line so they can do the proper seams and all that. Wasn't enough to do that.
Centimeters.
So then, oh wait, no,
Blame
I take
Canada.
that back. I take that back. That wasn't Tuesday. That was actually Wednesday because on Tuesday we get a text message that said, "Oh, we can't do your install today. The installer guy rolled his ankle."
last week.
And then, I went the fuck off. I called up the company. He said, hello. I said, why the hell did you send me a text message and not call me?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck your hellos.
And then
No more and then.
no,
I'm
there
sick of the
is
and
there
thens.
is an
There's
and
so many
then
and thens.
because the padding isn't laid correctly.
The padding isn't laid correctly. They're like, okay,
There's
well,
like a big hump in the hallway.
here was the other big
And
issue.
in our new studio, we have loose carpet and
he
padding
didn't
because they
tack
didn't.
it down tight enough, so there's
No.
bubbles in the fucking floor.
Yeah.
But here was the real kicker of it all. They installed the 2 bedrooms. They short out in the living room / hallway, and they said, "Well, we have another problem. We can't order this exact carpet anymore." I said, well, "Why not?" He said, "Well, this was the last of that dye lot for the color of the carpet. They don't have that exact color anymore." I said, "We can order the same carpet, but we can't guarantee if it'll match exactly or be a little bit lighter or a little bit darker." So I was like, so now we had to come up with a decision of, well, do we order the new carpet and see if it matches?
And then
Or do we redo the whole fucking house? And that's when we decided, because that's when we noticed that there was the bubbles in the carpet. We're like, no, we'll just redo the whole fucking house.
Yeah.
and then we go to look at the upgraded flooring that they said we could do.
They're like, oh, we'll give you a free upgrade on the next one up, which we had no idea what that meant. Nobody else there knew what that meant.
So we
And
go
so we're
look and we
looking-
find
That
one.
was just out of his ass. Like,
Kind of.
trying to appease you.
But we go there, we look, I cut out a big, large square, brought that with us so we can hold it up against everything. It's like, okay, this one looks good. It's a little bit more, just a little bit more expensive, like an extra $1 on the square foot. We're like, a free upgrade.
Yeah.
And just as soft.
Just as soft, it matched quite well. We're like, all right, let's get this. And then come to find out that
It
Home
was
Depot is
discontinued.
discontinuing half of their carpets that they have. So he's like, oh, that board because all the carpets on these little board plaques that you could like sift through, like the poster rack.
Yeah.
And so all the swatches are on there, and they had little white circles on them. He's like, that means they're discontinued, and we're waiting for the next shipment in of what we will be selling. And
They're all yellow dotted.
they're all white dotted. I was like,
Are you white dotted?
you're fucking kidding me.
You could have just woven your own carpet.
By this time, yes. So yeah, we're scheduled now for
This is nice,
June
21st
21st and 22nd to finally have all the right stuff done. We're getting the exact same carpet we have. It's going to be a slightly different color. That's fine because the
Maybe.
whole house will be in that. We did get the upgrade on the vinyl plank, and we got Life Proof, which is like a 1/2 inch thick, super nice. Comes with its own underlayment already pre-installed to it, so you just put it down. You don't have to do any extra work.
That one has the matching transfers on it too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heirloom pine.
I would have given everything to you. Just take it. Just sorry.
Well, we haven't even gotten to the compensation part yet because they can't do the compensation until everything's actually done. Because they don't want to say, "Oh, we'll give you this much off," and then
They run
something
out of
else
that carpet.
fucks up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're like, "We can't do compensation or anything until you're actually satisfied with everything. Then we can do it." I'm like, "All right." I'm not settling for anything less than half,
Right.
especially when it's what was it, $4,600 plus for all this, not counting the paint and all the stuff that we did ourselves. We had to rip out asbestos tile because Home Depot won't fucking do it.
No, and to have it professionally done at $6 a square foot.
Yeah, so that wasn't happening.
Ooh,
They won't.
dang.
They won't.
That would have
tack
been another
carpet.
Look me
$5,000
up.
or more.
And then said
Yeah.
Home Depot won't tack carpet down on top of asbestos tile.
You know what I do for $6 at some places? These aren't my dealerships anymore, but for those who don't know, I go and take pictures of cars and market them. Pretty simple to explain. But for $6 for a new car at some dealerships, I have to go. I find this car.
I want to
that
pay
needs
$6
a
for a new
photograph,
car.
and then I go and find the key, and then I come back out and I pull the car out, and then I take the photos, and then I upload the photos for $6. So $6 a square foot to take up asbestos tiling.
Yeah, and
Man, that's
each
a
tile,
deal.
Each tile is 8 or 9 inches.
Yeah,
So-
so 2 tiles. Woo! Well, you got like $9, bro.
And we had to do every room in this house except for the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. So we went to,
And that would have been $5,000 or more.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
So we went to Vandalia Rental.
Hook
Shout
me
out to
up.
you, badass motherfuckers. They hooked us up with a medium-sized 150-pound electric floor stripper, which some of you guys saw that I posted on Facebook. That thing was a godsend because we tried to do it the manual
Unless
way.
you're short.
Yeah, unless you're short. We tried to do it the manual way with a giant metal spade, and you throw your shoulder out trying to chip it all up.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, fuck this. We're getting the big dog in here. And that wasn't even the big dog. The big dog is a riding electric floor stripper, like a Zamboni
Big
machine.
jobs.
Yeah, that's for like hospitals and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, and this fucking tile was 1956 or 58, whichever year this house was built. It's been down there that long, and it like melded in with the
Adhesive.
So when even the electric floor stripper just pounding away would just shear it off, and you had to lift that machine up to get like almost a 90-degree angle to chip down and underneath.
Yeah, that's wild.
Or you could beat it with a hammer, and I found that very therapeutic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then your legs bleed from that because
You're welcome.
asbestos tile and a hammer, those things are little fucking bullets. We got nicks in the wall from it. Like middle of the living room, I can nail the other side of the fucking house.
Isn't it crazy how we, back in the day we didn't know about things like asbestos, and we're like, we're just putting it in everything. It's fine.
Well, asbestos was the
Great.
greatest invention ever.
It's so good. Should
Still
we do,
technically is.
Should we
It
do
just kills you.
scientific tests on this? No, it's fine. What about Teflon? Yeah, it's good. Yeah, put it on everything.
Nothing sticks to that.
All of it. Yeah, Teflon's great.
How do you get Teflon to stick to a skillet?
You glue it. Glue it down.
That's like nailing Jello to a wall. Just not gonna happen.
So crazy.
So yeah,
No tests
fuck
at
Home
all.
Depot. Go to Lowe's.
I
That's
have
the point of
several
this whole story.
bruises.
Yes.
Yeah, I got a wicked scab on my shin from one of the asbestos tiles.
I hit myself with a hammer.
Yeah, she nailed her thumb.
On purpose?
No.
Yeah, she couldn't take it anymore.
No.
Fuck this carpet. Fuck this tile. Fuck this house.
No,
This paint.
I pinched this little spot on the top of my hand and between the hammer head and the screwdriver, and it put a like $50 size bruise right on my fucking hand. And then I ended up with a bruise about this big on my side.
Oh,
from
a
the
gnarly
electrics
fucking bruise.
from the stripper.
You're talking like, oh shit, what happened?
It seriously looked
Like
like
she got
someone
hit by a
kicked
car.
the fuck out of me.
Hit by a car.
Yeah, it was nasty.
Deep, dark, purple, black, and probably about a
Yeah.
good
2
9,
feet.
10 inches wide.
Did you
2
say
feet.
2 feet?
I did say 2 feet.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
That's why
it's-
we
a good
love it.
2 feet.
As long as women think this is 6 inches, we're great.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
it's about the size of
A banana.
a shoe.
Yeah, it looked like a fucking car hit her right in the hip. And all she did was walk into the side of the handle.
Well, no, it was
Oh, that's right, lifting
because
it.
I'm too short, so I would have to get up on my tiptoes and try and lift this thing to help him with the flooring, and where the power
Yeah, the on-off
box
switch.
is, it's like an actual like almost electric box, and it was just digging in. So yeah, I got a pretty bruise on that one.
It was a painful fucking week.
It was a painful month.
Yeah, that too. But the actual physical labor side of it just sucked.
Yeah.
So go to Lowe's. Lowe's is always cheaper.
Oh,
Home
and
Depot always has
wait-
what you're looking for.
wait a minute.
That's the problem.
What is it? Empire Direct?
Oh, and if you ever do want to, yeah, here's another one, another fuck you. Empire Direct, not HempireDirect.com. That's our sponsor. Go to them, buy some weed, use .25 at checkout to get 25% off your entire order. No,
Nice.
Empire Direct, which is a online carpet company, which is actually national. They came out back when we first started everything.
Back in February, I think.
We're like, hey, let's get the house measured up. Let's get a prices going, all that stuff. He comes out, he measures, gives us this. What was the price?
12,000,
Yeah, it was about 12 fucking thousand to do the house.
and that was not including the
Damn.
tiles, because they would send a third party in to make sure it was done correctly. We wouldn't have been able to do it by ourselves.
they
and
probably
that
had the
would've
abatement
been-
tied into that, but
No, they didn't.
well, then I don't.
That was just flooring and carpet.
But the part that pissed me off was like, for one, I was like, that's too much. Obviously, that's way too fucking much. But what that pissed me off was that he
He overmeasured.
way overmeasured. He added an entire 10 by
I
10
bet those
room.
fuckers wouldn't have been 9 feet short.
No, they would have been 100 square feet over.
We'd have had carpet.
Yeah, but it would have been $12,000
Hmm.
for the same possible quality. Or you can go to Home Depot and pay $4,600 and waste a
Yeah.
fucking month of your life.
Yeah.
I have no idea what Lowe's carpet like, but just go to Lowe's. Fuck.
Lowe's knows. That's what they say.
Yes.
Lowe's knows.
Well,
They know.
and if you do go to Home Depot, go to the one at the Dayton Mall.
Yeah, don't go to Trotwood. Don't talk to Nathaniel.
If you do
And
go to
flooring.
Trotwood, talk to Ricky.
Talk to Ricky. Ricky's a cool dude. He's worked with us. Nathaniel's an idiot. So, yeah.
God,
Fuck
no.
Home Depot.
Fuck Home Depot.
I can't wait for this to all be done. It's nice walk. We have, like I said, we have temporary carpet down because they put it all in, and they were getting ready to tear it back out because Home Depot would want to sell the remnants. And I said, no, you ain't touching this. I said, I have a disabled mother who likes to fall, and she's not falling on solid concrete. And we can't afford to keep living in hotel rooms. So we had to stay in the hotel room Tuesday
She-
into Wednesday.
She had to
stayed over the
stay.
weekend
Yeah.
because we have kittens, and we can't tear all the shit with all the cats running around. So we just put her in the hotel, let her stay over there while we did all the work. And then Tuesday they canceled. We're like, well, we can't sit here with the floors, everything's still all busted up. And so we
Couldn't get to the kitchen
Yeah,
because everything's
everything-
in there.
the entire living room, dining room was in the kitchen. Everything that was in the bedrooms was in our office. So everything's plugged up. So we're like, fuck it, let's go stay at a hotel.
Yeah.
But so we
Holiday Inn. Get a pool.
that comfort.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
we had
was
a pool.
Comfort.
Oh, yeah, comfort suites.
Comfort in.
Comfort
and
Inn.
Suites. Comfortable. Was it comfortable? Was it nice?
Yeah, so the bed,
Yeah,
the bed and the
actually, it
pillows were actually
was.
really fucking nice. It's an
Mhm.
old hotel that they slapped a coat of paint on. They're like, oh, it's all new. It's like,
Oh, the pool
the
wasn't.
pool definitely has not been touched in years.
There was so much chlorine in that pool that you could see
You couldn't
it
see.
floating. like the chlorine just
Standing
sitting
in
on
the
top
3
of the
foot
water.
section, you could barely see your feet.
Yeah.
There's a lot of chlorine. But
Gross.
yeah, there was one to take the carpet. I was like, she's disabled, so can't do that. So they're like, oh, all right, fine, we'll leave it. And I was like, I need you to trim out into like to the hallway and the room so that there's not a trip hazard for her, please. Oh, okay, yeah.
Those guys were assholes too. The one little guy was cool, but the bigger guy was a dick.
Yeah, the little dude was cool. So it's just been fucking hell.
Yeah.
Fuck Home Depot.
Fuck home ownership.
That too.
Rent, people. Just go rent.
And if you
Somebody
have,
else's problem.
If you're gonna do some home improvement, go ahead and do it, and then sell your fucking house. Take it while the market's high right now. So we could turn a $80,000 house. You put it on the market now; it's going for at least 120, 130. So
Make
Do
your
it.
money. Travel. Just travel the world.
Do
get the
it.
fuck out of Ohio.
Just do that.
Get the fuck out of your state. Go somewhere.
Yeah. Don't live your life in the same state,
No, I've already been here
same
30,
city, same county.
going on 33 years. That's enough.
Go somewhere. Yeah. Move to Venezuela. What's stopping you? What's stopping you from going to Venezuela?
My mama?
Freedom.
Crippling debt in the economy, crashing down.
Cheaper gas down there, yes. But some other issues. Move to Vegas. Move to Oregon if you got the money.
Yeah. Oregon's pricey.
Move to San Diego if you got the money.
Yeah.
A lot of people are
San
coming out of California because
Diego.
of the fires.
Yeah, they
Evidently,
finally starting to
it's-
learn. They're like,
Evidently, it's already bad with the fires.
it's,
I haven't seen anything, but
the California annual summer fires are already started.
yeah.
So
Evidently,
Move.
it's damn near all on fire.
it's like the people that lived on the banks of the Mississippi River, that like decade stretch where it flooded every goddamn year. And they're like, we don't know why it's doing this, but we're just going to rebuild. Fucking move. Go back 100 feet. Do something.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots.
Agreed.
Not even agree. It's just stupidity at that point. Katrina. Y'all
Yeah.
had a fucking month advance notice.
And there's erosion going on, and then there's dams happening.
Get the
and-
hell out. No, we're going to stay. Well, now you're floating down the street.
Now you're going to live in the Superdome for a little bit.
Don't be stupid. Move. Go out and see the world.
Move. We're about to have a beef shortage.
That is true.
Russia
Really?
strikes again.
Oh, okay. I saw that today.
JBS, the world's largest meat processing company.
28 or
Cyber
26 chicken processing plants.
So there's also a chicken wing shortage for all you flapper lovers.
Loving the flaps.
At
Flap
least
flaps.
it's not football season.
Yet, they better get fixed by then.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only May, but I mean, August, September is coming quick.
Russia's got us by the balls. So they did the oil thing. Now they're doing the beef and chicken thing.
And they're hacking into
before that, in April 15th, they hacked into our entire government, Microsoft, Yahoo, AT&T, IBM, all just every major company there is. They use this company called SolarWinds as their cybersecurity firm, and they got hacked, and
Backdoored
all
into
of the
everything.
information just got spewed over to Russia.
When I was doing internet security, our biggest attempts were China and Russia.
Shocking.
Very shocking. I would have never guessed China and Russia.
No.
Man,
And that was for an electric company. That could have taken out the whole fucking grid.
I hope they do.
I'm still waiting on that to happen.
I know. Bruce Willis is going to save us.
I know. Fucking, that was Die Hard 4.
Yeah.
Die Again or whatever.
Die again. Die another day.
Yeah.
Die later.
Yeah.
Not now.
With Shia LaBeouf.
LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf.
I mean, it really can't be that hard to take out our fucking electrical grid.
Yeah.
I don't know. Our security was pretty good. They never got in.
They got into the government. They got into Microsoft. They got into Yahoo. They got
Is
into.
that the electric
Homeland
goods company?
Security.
You're gonna tell me DPNL has better security than
NASA.
Homeland
Out
Security?
of the 2 years I was there, we never had a breach from them, and they were trying several times a day.
Well, they breached NASA, Homeland Security, CIA.
Well, once you're in on the top floor, you backdoor your way through everything else.
Got it all. We
which
are
is
now
horrible security because
Russia.
each thing should be on. Each company should have been on its own branch line, so there is no actual connection between each one. But hey, that's just
I wonder if it was like one guy, kind of like Newman in Jurassic Park.
fucking
I mean,
Newman.
didn't say the magic word. But he was like pissed off because his boss, like,
Vodka.
he said, like, I'm not bringing you, like, giving you a raise or something. And he just fucking just did it. Just did this thing. And Russians called him. He's like, this is Vlad here. I would like access onto your computers.
I give you vodka.
You know? You know? What if? Could have been just one fucking guy. Could have been.
I think we should take everything off the goddamn cloud for once. It should have always been and always should be internal servers. But, you know, no, let's open it up to everybody.
Yeah. And
Shared cloud storage. No.
And Google
No.
owns like 90% of it. Apple uses their cloud. Apple uses Google's cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Apple owns just the cloud. Apple is the cloud. Or, I mean, Google. Google is the cloud.
Oh, wait till they finally get hacked into and you're looking at a total world shutdown.
What?
What?
I use Google too much at work.
Why would you? Who ever thought the cloud was actually a really good idea?
I think
Mhm.
everything is not thought through. Everything is fucking dumb. The only thing
Internal
thought through
storage.
is anything Elon does. That's thought through.
I want to ask if I need to make a Twitter account and ask him what does he feel about the cloud versus internal storage.
Mm. Yeah.
I bet he'd go
Internal storage or internal security?
internal storage, or you have your own.
Having a floppy
Data,
disk
or,
instead of having it in the Google.
Yeah, you have your own servers in house.
Floppy?
Yeah, floppy disk.
3.5.
Not floppy.
Got
my
14
God.
megabytes of porn on this bad boy.
Bam! That's one titty. 4K.
So pixelated.
No, internal servers and shit like that. That's where your company has server racks.
Yeah.
Imagine your company
Racks.
being on the cloud and then Google gets hacked.
That'd be bad.
That'd be really bad. That's why they should always be internal. And then if your storage starts running out, well, you buy more hard drives. But anyway, we're way too long for this episode now. So don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, rate us. 1730 seconds out of 5 stars. And tell a neighbor, bring a friend, let them know about Do We Have a Point? Check out our website, dowehaveapoint.com. Listen to all of our episodes, whatnot. Sign up for our emailing list. And send us an email if you like. Oh, or keep playing stuff on your phone. Yeah, send us an email. Do we have a point at gmail.com? Let us know how we're doing. Tell us to fuck off. Ask for advice. Do whatever you want.
Give us feedback.
Go on the website and go all the way to the bottom right there and click that little blue microphone and leave us a voicemail. That'd be funny.
Do it.
Talk to us.
Talk shit.
And again, don't forget to go to empiredirected.com to get your Delta 8 THC gummies and tinctures and CBDs and weed and all
Before
your
it comes
paraphernalia.
illegal.
They're trying to crack down on it, man, but it's legal still, so get it. And use 0.25 at the checkout to get 25% off your entire order. And on that note, we'll see you guys all next time.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.